In April 1980, a tragedy unfolded in my country, the small West African nation of Liberia. People had come to celebrate a military coup against their government and the cold-blooded murder of their president. They watched as 13 former cabinet members were stripped, tied to poles, and executed. It was hard to believe in that moment that Liberia was Africa's oldest republic, founded 133 years before on the promise of peace and freedom for the American blacks who settled here during the time of slavery. But now the peace had ended, and there was worse, much worse to come.
Hello, my name is Ben Myers.
And I'm Felicita Myers.
And we're from Inner City Movement, which is a Christian performing arts company. And we have traveled throughout the region performing major productions and small vignettes for the last 7 years. We've seen many come to know Christ through these major productions. We've also done conferences and workshops and taught others how to have an effective performing arts ministry. We're also a mentoring organization through the performing arts. We have a Bible study for IC Movement Bible study to learn about Christ together. We also have an international division, and we also have a theater that's in the work here in Philadelphia, and a performing arts school as well. Felicita is going to tell you a little bit about our international program.
Well, just as Ben had said, we are here dedicated to helping others grow in their relationship with Christ, and we use it through the vehicle of the creative and performing arts. God has presented us with a great opportunity to travel to Monrovia, Liberia, which is the capital of Liberia, in Africa from July 13th to July 28th of this year, 2008. And we have been given the assignment of training some youth ministers there in the churches, about 25 different churches, for a total of 100 ministers that we're going to be able to help them learn how to engage the youth in their area through the Christian performing arts. In addition to that, we'll be working with 100 young ladies between the ages of 13 and 18 who have not had the opportunity to know the Lord yet, and who are in very desperate situations and are in need of some hope. So we are going to take the hope of Jesus Christ to Liberia and to these young ladies. We're excited about what's going to take place. We'll be having workshop formats for them between the hours of 9 to 5 for an entire week. And what they don't know is that by the end of the week, we're going to be incorporating them into the National Day of Jubilee. It is Liberia's Day of Independence. And IC Movement has been asked to be the feature presenters. We will be opening up and closing the ceremonies in the day. Former President Bill Clinton will be in there as well as the President of Liberia, who is the first female president ever, and she is a Christian, and she will be dedicating the land back unto the Lord to make way for transformation, for true transformation by the Holy Spirit. So we are excited about this and incorporating the young ladies to teach them how to grow in their relationship with the Lord and to use the arts as a vehicle of expression. So we will be training them, and at the end of the week, after they participate in the Jubilee festivities, we'll be awarding each and every one of the young ladies a full year scholarship, uniforms, and school supplies. What we're going to do is partner them up with the churches that we're going to be training, and as long as they stay connected to those churches, every year we'll commit, Inner City Movement will be committing to continuing to raise monies for them to finish out high school. In Liberia, schooling is paid for the children up until 5th grade, and even in the war, they had 12 years of civil war, and they're just trying to restore, and many buildings were blown out. People are sleeping in places that there's no electricity, you need generators, they're just in a bad situation. They're trying to rebuild. But after the 5th grade, the children and the families are responsible for paying for their own schooling. Many don't have the funds. So what happens is that these young ladies are forced to prostitute themselves in order to get the money for school. And once they do get the money by prostituting themselves, they're out all night and they fall asleep. So we want to go with the hope of Jesus Christ and help meet one of their physical needs as well, which is to provide them education, which will hopefully cause them to not engage in prostitution anymore. So we're very excited about that. And like I said, we're going to commit to continuing to raise scholarship funds for them. Yes. Is there anything else you think we need to talk about?
I think that's all. You said it very well. So we're just really praying, and that you would just be praying for us while we're there as well. If you can invest and sow a seed in one of these young ladies' lives, it'd be greatly appreciated. And we know that transformation is going to come through this in Liberia as these young ladies just be equipped, healed by the Holy Spirit while we're there, and then just be able to impact others, thousands and thousands of others for Christ as we see this revival sweep across Liberia. So thank you so much for your time and viewing this video.
God bless.